Because we're a collect and release aquarium, everything is always a work in progress. And I love that part of it.
Giving people this opportunity to see things that they wouldn't normally get to see and that they don't necessarily get to appreciate at larger aquariums around the world. I mean, our purpose of connecting people to the place that they live.
We want to share the stories of the animals that can't speak for themselves.
I think the biggest challenge that we've been facing is loss of valuable staff.
No one could really see, where do I see myself in the aquarium in 5 or 10 years? We didn't really have a plan in place for that period of time.
I felt like I could see 7 or 8 different routes that the aquarium could take. None of them were wrong, but looking at which one would be the most effective was something that takes time. So it was really helpful for us to be able to sit down and go through all of our different goals, and as a board and a team, figure out what our priorities were.
We're really good at thinking of ideas, but structuring them in a way that made sense, and organizing our wonderful chaotic brains really was helpful for being able to find more success in delivering our goals and messages, I think, long term.
I love the technology that you've introduced us to and the way that you've allowed us to organize all of our thoughts and capture all the ideas and then put them into the full structure. And then I also have found the coaching part really helpful. One, it just keeps this in my mind and helps me to bring the strategic plan back into my daily practice of work. And then, so it's reinforcing the value of us going through that process, because it helps me to feel more confident in the parts that I have been struggling with.
Yeah, the coaching sessions for me have been really empowering in finding, Laura said too, confidence in myself as a leader, and taking that to the workplace and outside of work as well. It's been such a key part of a personal growth for me. That I've really appreciated it being part of the strategy.
We've had strategic plans in the past. They were not things that I turned to every day. And there hasn't been a day since we made the Airtable that I haven't opened it up and, if not added to it, just read through it a little bit. And it reminds me of okay, this is what I'm working on next. This is what our goal is going forward. I really appreciated that we got to be the ones to write it. And I really like that you've introduced different things throughout the process. And I just feel like I have this whole other skill set now that I get to use.
Yeah, it's gone from what we thought strategic planning would be, a package that sits on the shelf, to something that's tangible and brings action.
It has been a whole organization process. And it helps for us to feel like we're this horizontal organization where everybody's voice is valued and we all see ourselves as part of the whole. And it makes me kind of sad that we didn't have that before.
The chance to connect the board, managers, and staff through this whole process has been really impactful too. When we have a strategy in place, it kind of helps us slow down, just like we do when we sit and look at a tank, and appreciate how the calmness can help bring success.